The views and opinions expressed on this program are those of the participants and do not reflect the views of BronxNet or the program underwriters.
BronxNet. Your voice, your views, your vision.
It's a brilliant, beautiful day here in Throggs Neck with a mandatory wearing of the green in effect. We're gearing up for the 15th annual Throggs Neck St. Patrick's Day Parade right here on BronxNet.
We do what we like. We do what we could. In the end, it's all good in my Bronx backyard.
Welcome to another Bronx magazine where we spotlight the people, places, and the events that make the beautiful Bronx the truly unique place that it is. I'm Derek Woods here at another one of those phenomenal events, the 15th annual Throggs Neck St. Patrick's Day Parade. It's an incredible celebration of Irish heritage and culture, but more importantly, it's a celebration of the Bronx and a great community. We're going to be bringing you highlights of this great parade, plus we're going to shine the spotlight on a lot of great Irish heritage celebrations from around the borough. Well, today is a celebration of milestones. This year, actually, BronxNet celebrates 20 years, and of course, the Throggs Neck St. Patrick's Day Parade celebrates 15 years. Hello again, everyone. I'm Derek Woods, and welcome to another edition of Bronx Magazine. As you can see, we are here at the first annual Throggs Neck St. Patrick's Day Parade. Now, of course, everyone knows about the big parade in Manhattan every year. It's been going on for, about over 200 years. But there has never been an actual St. Patrick's Day here in the Bronx. All the other boroughs have had their own Paddy's Day parades, but we never had. But thanks to the tireless efforts of the Throggs Neck Benevolent Association, well, here it all is, the fruits of their endeavor. It's an amazing honor and a privilege to be covering this parade each and every year. But also, it's important to take note that these four wonderful Bronxites, they started this parade, and 15 years later, they're still here. Matthew O'Brien, the president of the Throggs Neck Benevolent Association, tell me a little bit about your feelings today. 15 years, magnificent weather, magnificent parade.
It can't get any better than this, Derek. It can't. There's one thing that we can't control, and that's the weather. And apparently, we've been very fortunate today. 3 days ago, snowing, and today, 55 and sunny. So, thank you.
When you started this parade 15 years ago, did you ever think it would reach the heights that it's reached today?
No, not at all. And with the economic environment that we have right now, for this parade to be paid for by the generosity of this community, it's just overwhelming.
Now, Karen, tell me a little bit about this amazing line of march today. You know, each and every year, we're always amazed at how many parade goers come from around the Bronx, but especially all these great bands.
Oh, we're so lucky. This year we have 19 bands. We have bands that come from all different locales, and it's amazing that we have such support and they're willing to come out and march with us.
And of course, this parade is made possible by the generosity of some great sponsors here in Throggs Neck and beyond. Chris, tell me about, I looked at that journal today and it made my back hurt.
Yes, it hurts carrying them too. Trust me on that one. It's 100 pages more than it has been in the past. The generosity of the neighborhood, taking ads and honoring those who have passed away and those who are our grand marshals this year has been tremendous.
And of course, you know, again, we celebrate our Irishness, we celebrate our Bronx, but we also celebrate some neighbors that have marched before and are no longer with us. Talk about one of the special elements that we highlight each and every year.
Every year we have our honorees, and the honorary grand marshals are those we've lost in the last year, and unfortunately there are 24 of them this year. So there's hundreds and hundreds of their family members and friends who are marching. So we're celebrating their lives and remembering them today. then we also have our Grand Marshals who are here marching with us today. Rosemary Lombard, Joe McManus, and Father Steve Norton. So we're excited.
You know, BronxNet loves to highlight the everyday heroes of the Bronx, and you guys are my heroes. I'm so proud of being here each and every year with you guys, and what you guys do is just amazing. So thanks for spending some time with us. And now, let's get ready to march. And of course, one of the great parts of this wonderful parade is our Grand Marshals. Rosemary Lombard, tell me your feelings heading down the long green line here in Throggs Neck.
And really appreciate the honor. It's a terrific honor. And I love representing the Bronx. I'm very proud of my culture, and I work very hard to preserve and promote it, and I'm sure all these people do too. Great sea of people. It's really exciting.
Outstanding. Congratulations. One of our great Grand Marshals here. He's a Bronx legend, steam fitter, longtime Democratic committee man. He's Joe McManus. Joe, tell me your feelings marching down the long green line.
Hey, you can't beat this. When you're an Irishman, to be a Grand Marshal in a parade is like the pinnacle of your career. Everything is downhill after that. And I said to somebody, I feel like, shamrocks have fallen on me, like raining shamrocks.
Joe, like myself, you've seen this parade grow. Tell me your feelings now as being a Grand Marshal and being a part of the success of this wonderful Irish Heritage celebration.
Well, it's unusual this year. My name is McManus, and Rosemary's maiden name is McManus. So the McManuses are ruling this year. So it's a great day. We prayed for beautiful weather. We got the weather. Father Norton was praying for the weather, and it just turned out perfect. So how could you not like it? I mean, this is like just great. I couldn't believe it when they called me up. It took me a few days for it to sink in.
All right, well, enjoy the celebration, and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
All right, and our honored clergy today, our Grand Marshal, he's Father Norton of St. Benedict's. It's a day of milestones. 15 years for the Throggs Neck Parade, but 90 years this year for your wonderful parish. Tell me your feelings being honored today.
I'm really overwhelmed. All the people came out, just the celebration. We had a beautiful mass this morning, and now this great parade, all these people here. I'm just really overwhelmed, just extremely happy.
As the head of your parish, tell me how important this parade impacts on them in other ways besides just a parade.
Oh, you know what? I think it gives us a whole pride of not only being Irish, but being here in the Bronx. And I think it really speaks to the pride of this great borough.
Well said, Father. Well said. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Joining me now is a man who needs no introduction, but I'm happy to give it to him, our own beloved Bronx Borough President, Ruben Diaz Jr. Mr. Borough President, here we are again.
Here we are again, celebrating everything that's good about the Bronx, and you cannot celebrate all the good things that are happening here without making sure that you include the contributions of the Irish community here. And during this parade route, I do want to give a shout out to Joe McManus, who's the Grand Marshal, who has done a fantastic job at promoting working families. He's also a state committeeman. And you see a wonderful, friendly crowd, once again, with all the elected officials, all the community leaders, beautiful bands, bagpipes. And so, as the borough president, it's always a good day when it's sunny out, when you have the community come out, whether you're Irish or not. We're all Irish this week and this month.
Now, Mr. Borough President, we know parades are great and a lot of fun, but we also know they represent some other deeper meanings, especially here in our borough.
Yeah, the deeper meaning is one of unity, one of contribution, one of sacrifice. When you think of how the borough has progressed in the last couple of decades, the sacrifice, the business element, the educators, the police department, firefighters who are Irish, you got to include them in that. Those that have lost their lives in 9/11, those who have lost their lives protecting this country from the Irish community. This is part of us, celebrating, but also saying thank you. We appreciate you. We love you. We wouldn't be in the great shape that we're in if it were not for you. So God bless you, and long live the Irish community here.
Well, if the Aaron sweater doesn't give it away, he's Irish through and through, our Congressman Joe Crowley. Joe, tell me your feelings being here today once again.
Once again, it's another beautiful day here in Throggs Neck. And what I think is one of, if not the best parades in the city today. Well organized, it goes on time, and it's nice and smooth and great atmosphere. People are great.
Joe, normally we can talk about your political record, but lately I think I've heard a lot about your singing career, most notably with Stephen Colbert, I believe, was it recently?
It's getting around, huh? Well, all I can say, he's got some chops. That's all I'll say. He can hold a tune.
Congressman, tell me what's on your plate these days. What's and maybe do you have any high-profile Irish kind of projects that you're working on these days?
Well, we're still continuing to monitor the peace process and showing that continues to go forward. We're coming up to the 100th anniversary of the 1916 uprising. I think there'll be a lot of celebration and commemoration in the next few years, and looking forward to continuing process in Northern Ireland. So.
All right, well, thank you so much, Congressman. Have a great one.
Good to see you.
Well, as I said earlier, this parade is celebrating 15 years, and one of the men that was part of the original planning committee, he was a district manager, a phenomenally well-known district manager that now serves the city in the city council, Jimmy Vaca. Jimmy, tell me about your feelings being here today.
Well, I'm enthused. You can see the crowd gets bigger and bigger every year. I remember 15 years ago in my Board 10 office, we had a little committee, 7 or 8 people, and I said, wouldn't it be good that we have a St. Patrick's Day parade in the Bronx? And they said, oh yeah, Jimmy, where? I says, what do you mean where? Throggs Neck, East Tremont Avenue. I said, we could get it together. And ever since then, it's gotten bigger and bigger. The breakfast, the parade, the enthusiasm, the crowds, and the weather's always with us. So it's a great day here in Throggs Neck again. It's just great to see everybody.
My goodness, can you believe this weather? It is an absolutely stunning day out here. It is just an unbelievable parade. You know, I've been covering parades my whole career at BronxNet, and you know, someone asked me, why do you like these parades so much? Well, I'll tell you why. They're such an important part of these people's lives, the work up to it, everything that's part of it, and it represents a thriving and stable community, and that's what we all need here in the Bronx at all times. And these parades are not just celebrating culture, as today is celebrating Irish culture. All of these parades celebrate community and strength, and that's why I love each and every one of them that I get to cover. Now, let's take a look at some other great Irish heritage celebrations around the borough. Bronx Community College had their Irish up. but in a good way, as the Irish Heritage Committee there held their annual luncheon, celebrating special college and community members of Irish descent. The day kicked off with the ultimate Bronx Irish fusion group, the Celtic Dreams.
I'm a little bit humbled to be here today, and it's an opportunity to represent the battalion in the 69th, but also to honor the parade committee and the folks that are part of our yearly traditions that we do. Starting from last year up until now, St. Pat's for us really starts in September.
Well, I'm very proud and very humbled to accept this honor. We have honored so many great honorees, great people who have contributed to the Irish-American experience, to the Bronx, New York experience. It's indeed a pleasure to be with my family, my lovely wife, my 3 kids. I'm overjoyed because I really learned a lot from my parents, an extreme dedicated work ethic from my father, and a profound faith from my mother.
This affair here today brings more people together, and that's what you're always reaching out to, other people, other ethnic groups, variety out there, our music, our song and dance. And that's what the Irish is all about.
We are a city and a country of immigrants that have built this city. So thanking them for what they've done in the past is so important.
The Bronx has become my adopted home. I've worked here for a long time now. It's a big honor for me. It's been a great day.
I feel very, very honored. Not only of my Irish heritage, but all the people in this room who are doing so much for the borough of our Bronx.
Being Irish, being Scotch-Irish, is really special. I've been in the Bronx about 18 months now, and realizing that no matter what the heritage of somebody is, there's opportunity in the Bronx.
Proud to be an Irish immigrant son, and also of all that the Irish have accomplished for the city. But not only that, I never forgot that we all are immigrants in one way or another to America.
Having traveled and been in the Bronx for 50 years, it's quite an enjoyment. To be honored by Ruben Diaz Jr. is even more of an enjoyment. He's quite a man. I feel very proud tonight.
I happen to be very privileged to be a part of this group. I've lived in the Bronx most of my life, so it's been second home for me for many, many years. And of course, our Bronx Borough President is absolutely the greatest. So much good stuff has gone on in the Bronx that most people don't even realize.
The Ashling Irish Center of Yonkers hosted a fundraiser at the venerable Irish spot, Gaelic Park, all in search of the Bachelor of the Year. Noted Irish TV personality Dahi O'Shea hosted the event and saw the sash go to one of Riverdale's own.
Congratulations to you, sir. Thank you very much. Just want to thank you, everyone. The fix was in, you guys. Unbelievable competition. Thank you all for coming. The crowd is unbelievable. Just glad we raised some money tonight for the Ashling Center. Thank you.
And it may very well be the last big blowout for the iconic Irish venue. The Riverdale Press is reporting that the GAA, the Gaelic Athletic Association, has been green-lighted by their landlords, the MTA and Manhattan College, to tear down the 85-year-old building and build a brand new banquet hall and bar. The $3.2 million makeover is expected to commence in the next 6 months. Well, like I said, we've seen so many great friends here on the parade. Of course, I was talking about the Ashling Center a little earlier today, and of course we have the 2011 Ashling Center Man of the Year, Mr. Sean Ruane. Sean, tell me a little bit about your feelings being at the parade here today.
Oh, it's great. I come every year. I'm here probably as long as you are, Derek. It's a great day. Maddie does a great job. The committee does a great job here. Always a fun day.
Sean's one of those mayor type of guys. Everybody knows him where he is, and now I hear you're putting down roots in Edgewater too. Tell me a little bit about your new venture here in another great Bronx community.
Yeah, they got sick of me over in Yonkers in Woodlawn, so I'm going to try it out over here. We're opening up a deli, convenience store in Edgewater Park, and hopefully we can serve the community like we have over in Yonkers in the Bronx, and bring them over the products that they need over here, the Irish products, and you know, just having a good time over here socially with the Edgewater crowd. So.
Well, you know, best of luck on that, Sean. You're always keeping the tradition alive, and I'm sure you're going to be a great proprietor in Edgewater and even beyond that.
Thanks a lot. Thank you, guys. Okay. Say hello, guys.
All right, let's get back to the parade.
You've seen the people here, you've seen the smiles, you see the children. It's always celebrating St. Patrick's Day, a little ahead of time, but still, it's a community of beautiful people.
Well, the best thing I love about this parade is seeing old friends. Joining me now is John Roach, a Bronx journalist and a great all-around Bronx guy back here in his neighborhood. John, tell me your feelings being back here at the parade.
Oh, it's always a great day. The weather cooperated, but it's as they say, it's great to be Irish. It's great to be from the Bronx, but when you're Irish and from the Bronx, you can't get any better than that, and this is proof positive of that. So, and Derek always does such a great job of chronicling the parade, so it'll be fun to watch anything you miss too. So enjoy the day.
Well, you know what, John? We're also celebrating, you know, this year's the 15th annual parade for Throggs Neck. Bronx Net is celebrating 20 years, and I don't know if you're aware of, you're actually on one of the first shows that ever aired.
The very first show. When Bronx Net launched, it was my beautiful Irish face that was on the screen. So, yep, I know that. It was a nice surprise. I was there for the debut at right down the block at the Marina Del Rey. It was a great day. So, yep, I don't know how Bronx Net and the parade are getting older, and you and I stay so young. But
in fact, let's take a look at that clip. John still looks good.
There's a comedy club at the American Legion Post in Throggs Neck that opens once a month, and it's not just for laughs. Paul Ehrlich has the story.
The beautiful girl's driving by me, and she's saying, "Wait, wait." I finally turn around, I look back, and she says, "Lose weight."
Comedy playwright Neil Simon lived in the Bronx. The Bronx was home for comedians Carl Reiner and John Roach. John Roach.
There's mothers on the beach actually telling their kids, "Look, see that big fat guy with the cigar? He's the lifeguard. If you're drowning, wave your arms like crazy and pretend you're a roast beef sandwich."
Well, it's hard to believe that brings us to the end of another great Bronx magazine and another great Throggs Neck St. Patrick's Day parade. Many thanks to the NYPD, the FDNY Sanitation, and of course the Throggs Neck Benevolent Association, who do such a wonderful job making this such a great Bronx tradition. Now, if you or any of your organizations out there in the Bronx would like to be featured on BronxNet, please log on to our website at www.bronxnet.org. I'm Derek Woods. Thanks for watching. See you next time on Bronx Magazine.
Bedford Park Hill, the Grand Concourse still gives me a thrill. Orchard Beach, Long Island Sound, Hudson River flows through the whole damn town. See the train man, he gives a toot. Tree in Kingsbridge bearing ruby fruit.